What are the indirect costs of a workers' compensation claim that you may not know you're paying? We're going to answer that question today. Hi, Ryan Hanley here, founder and president of 𝗧𝗵𝗲, where we do insurance differently, specifically by giving you knowledge and information to make the right insurance decision. If you're watching this on YouTube, please just tap that like button for us. That helps other business owners, other leaders like yourself find this content. Okay, so when it comes to workers' compensation claims, there are a lot of direct costs, and I just don't want to miss them. That's why I have this piece of paper in my hand. You're thinking the standard medical costs, you're thinking, things like rehabilitation, any kind of death benefits, God forbid, legal fees, etc. Those are the direct costs associated with a workers' compensation claim. And the vast majority of those direct costs are going to be picked up by your workers' compensation policy. So as long as you have a good policy in place, you have the right policy in place, for most of the direct costs that could come from a claim, that's what that policy is for. Now, what the purpose of this particular video is, and what I want to shine a light on, are the indirect costs, the things that we don't think about, why it is important to not just have a workers' compensation policy, but have proper safety procedures, processes, routine safety meetings, communications, because there are a tremendous number of indirect costs to your business that are not picked up by your workers' compensation policy. That's the key. The indirect costs of a workers' compensation claim are the costs that are not going to be picked up by your actual policy. They're the costs that come out of your pocket. So what are some of those indirect costs? So increased hours for your supervisors. If you have a claim and someone's out injured, you may have supervisors or other employees having to pick up additional hours. You may have overtime. Increases in insurance premiums, right? You have a lot of claims, your premiums are going to go up over time. Over time, we talked about that. You may have to do some sort of hazard mitigation, right? You may have to fix stuff, claims investigations, lost time to your work. You may have machines or certain processes and procedures that just you can't do because someone with expertise is out. Additional training for your employees, increased overhead to your business, reputational harm, which is a big one, right? More and more because of kind of the media all the time, social media world, even for small businesses, social media can be a major reputational hazard. If someone gets hurt, they may go on social and talk bad about the business that they work for, and that comes through on social, that hurts your reputation. So there's a reputational injury there. Lost productivity is obvious, OSHA fines, and then any repair or whatever that has to be done to equipment or additional safety features that need to be added to equipment. So my point in sharing these kind of indirect costs with you is that having a great workers' compensation policy in place that protects your business and your employees from direct costs is very, very important. We do that all day here at 𝗧𝗵𝗲. However, it is important to be aware that in addition to putting the right policy in place, safety procedures, processes, communications, things like handbooks, regular meetings, all of these things that go into actually mitigating claims, right? Stopping claims from ever happen are equally as important to having a good policy, because it's all the mitigation techniques that ultimately reduce the indirect costs that come with a claim. So wanted to put that out in front of you. If this is the kind of relationship that you'd like to have with your insurance broker, we would love to work with you. We work in all 50 states. So wherever you are, we can help you. Best way to get a hold of us is to call 518-960-6600. That's 518-960-6600. That is an East Coast number, but it's available all throughout the country. You can email us at @GoRogue. That's one word, @GoRogue @𝗧𝗵𝗲.com. You can find us online at 𝗧𝗵𝗲.com, or I'm sure there's a link or a button somewhere around this video that will let you contact us. Whichever way you choose, we look forward to working with you.